Welcome to Emilak Online Tutorial, and before us is this question in relations and function, and say functions f, g and h are defined by f of x mapped 3 minus x, g of x mapped 2x raised to the power 2 minus 1, and h of x mapped 5x minus 1. Evaluate f of h minus 3, f of g of h of function 2. Alright, so how do we get started? From this here, f of h of 2 is the same thing as saying f of h of 2. Alright, now let us first of all find f of h. Now f of h. Now f of h implies, in a simple term, just take the whole of h and insert it into f. The whole of h and insert it into f. Right? Now in a simple term, now we can say this is f of, now what is the value of the mapping of h here is 5x minus 1. Right? So this is just the interpretation of this. I remember that f of x equals 3 minus what? X. Alright, so if you can now resolve this into this, now it definitely means that f of my 5x minus 1 simply means 3 minus x here now is now being represented or replaced by this minus 5x minus 1. Alright, opening the bracket here, you have this. Here you have that f of h will now give us 3 minus 5x plus minus times minus will give us plus 1. Right? Okay, moving further here. So collecting like terms here, this 3 plus 1 minus 5x. Alright, this 5x carries this minus along. This 3 has its plus and this one has its plus. Right, so here we have that 4 minus what? 5x. Alright, so f of h now is actually now 4 minus what? 5x, but take note minus 3. So f of h of minus 3, now this now implies that you have to replace your x for this. Okay, alright, so with this now we can now say this is 4 minus 5 into minus 3. So this will give us 4 minus times minus will give us plus 15. This will give us what? 19. Final answer. Alright, f of g of h, the second. Now take note, f of g of h is the same thing as f of g of h. Alright, first of all, let us resolve g of h. Okay, alright, so by so doing, g here, in a nutshell, this means h into g, and the final equation or the final expression you have here will now be inserted here. Alright, let's get started. But so here we have h into g here. We now have that g of h is the same thing as g of h of x. Alright, so by so doing, insert this into this. So here we have g of h will now give this into this. So here you have 2 into 5x minus 1 all squared minus 1. Right? Okay. Now moving further here, opening this bracket here, this here we have 5x minus 1 all squared. Now the same thing as saying 5x minus 1 into 5x minus 1. Alright, so here we have this multiplied by this multiplied by this, then this multiplied by this, and this multiplied by this. So by so doing, here you have 25x squared, then minus, here we have 5x minus 5x plus 1. So here you have 25x squared minus 10x plus 1. Right? Okay. Now that we've gotten g of h to be this, take notes. Sorry, we are yet to complete this. So here we now have g of h will now give you 2 into 25x squared minus 10x plus 1 minus 1. So opening the bracket here, we have 2 multiplied by whatever is in the bracket. Here you have 50x squared, then minus 20x plus 2, then minus 1. So here we have 50x squared minus 20x plus 2 minus 1 will give us a plus 1. Right? Okay. So now that we've gotten g of h, which is this, now f of g of h, f of g of h. Now this implies the whole of this expression into f. So here you have, this will now be 3 minus, in bracket, 50. Okay, let me, so you can see. Okay, all right, so here we have f of g of h. So we've gotten g of h. So here we have that f of g of h will now be then 3 minus, in bracket, the whole of this 50x squared minus 20x plus 1. So opening the bracket, we have 3 minus 50x squared plus 20x minus 1. Okay, so of 2 here, which means wherever you see x, replace it for 2. So here you have 3 minus 50 into 2 all raised to power 2 plus 20 into 2 minus 1. So here we have 3, then minus 50 into 4 plus, this time this 20 by times 2 will give us 40 minus 1. So simplifying further, here we have that 3 minus this 200 plus 40 minus 1 here will give us 39. Okay, so and this further will give us that 3. Now 200 minus 200 plus 39, this should give us minus, here we have 1, this will be 9 minus 3 here should give us 6, then here remainder 1. So we're left with 3 minus 161. So f of g of h into 2 will now give us 3 minus 161 should give us 11. This should be 8, 5, 1 minus 158 as the final answer. Alright, this is the final solution to this question. If you love what I've just done, please kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel and ensure you click on the notification button to be notified of every video that I'll be uploading on chemistry, physics and mathematics. Thank you and God bless you.